Hello, Greg Howard here. Thanks for joining me for another Friday afternoon happy hour. So today we're going to do kind of a holiday version of the old fashioned. It's called a cranberry old fashioned. So the new ingredient is actually cranberry simple syrup. So I made this. You take a half a cup of cranberry juice, not cranberry cocktail, cranberry juice, and you mix it with a quarter cup of sugar. Heat it on the stove till it's good and melted, cool it down, and I bottled it. The next thing we're going to need is 2 ounces of a good bourbon. This is actually called Smoke Wagon. It's out of Las Vegas. I have learned to really like this stuff. I would strongly recommend it. It's not too expensive. And here in Colorado Springs, it's pretty easily found. So anyway, Smoke Wagon. The next thing we need is some regular bitters, some orange bitters. Our fruit for garnish is going to be our orange. We will also need our amaretto cherries, and that should do it to get this thing going. I do always use big cubed ice, single block ice for my bourbon drinks. I just think that's the right way to do it. So let's get started. First thing we're going to do is we're going to muddle half a slice of an orange in one of these cherries. We're going to muddle this real good, and then we'll add everything on top of it. So it's been pretty cold here. Last night I had to put gas in the vehicle, 1 degree. So these things will warm you up pretty good. So give this thing a shot. All right, the next thing that we want to add here is going to be our 2 ounces of bourbon. All right, 2 dashes of orange bitters, 2 dashes of regular bitters. Actually, there. Then we need a 1/2 to 3/4 of an ounce of our cranberry simple syrup. Top this guy off with ice and give it a good stir. Several reasons for stirring. Number one is we want a very consistent drink all the way through. No hot spots, good flavor. And we also want to melt a little bit of the ice. Bourbon tends to open up a little bit when you get some water and ice into it. So we got that. What we need to do now is we will add our orange slice and another cherry for a garnish, and strain this guy into the cocktails glass. That looks awesome. That looks awesome. So there's the cranberry old fashioned. Hey, I also want to say thanks to Eileen, my stepmom, for making me this bar towel. If you can look at that, these are my 8 favorite reindeer. And if you can't read it real quick, I'll do it for you. It's Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Prosecco, Vodka, Tequila, and Blitzen. So anyway, thank you very much for that. You guys have a great rest of your Friday and weekend. We'll see you next week.